I want to call your attention to our next activity. It's going to be a rally in front of Congressman Klein's office in Burnsville, Minnesota, next Saturday at 10 o'clock. There's a flyer to that. You should all have one. That's it. Here it is. It's got his picture on it. It's got the map. We will be listened to. We will be listened to. They cannot treat us this way. And we have the power. And we're going to, today is an example of it. Next Saturday, 10 o'clock, down in Burnsville. And we'll have the signs and hopefully the media. And we are, and the reason for the protest, we don't want them to slip through another bill with no hearings. You can't, that's not the way this country works. This is a democracy. And this is an undemocratic style of government that we've been experiencing, and it's affecting us. It's as damaging to our democracy as voter suppression, which is also going on. We have had a lot of support from our brothers and sisters in the labor movement, and it's growing as we get better and expand and improve our outreach. It turns out there are a lot of people just waiting for us to come so that they can help. And I'm proud to introduce to you the president of the Minnesota State Retirees Council, Bill Moore, who welcomed us to their meeting. And I'm asking Bill to say a few words. He's from the AFL-CIO. I'm asking Bill to say a few words to us today. Bill?
Thank you, Bob. I'll be brief. On behalf of the Retiree Council, I want to thank you for the invitation to participate in this forum. It's been not only inspiring with the contributions of the elected officials, but very informative and with your explanation of exactly the history of it and what's going on. So we're honored and pleased to be here. Just a little bit of, and we're also pleased to be in the good company of Aaron Parrish with the ARP, with whom we've worked in the past on some issues. The Retiree Council, as Bob said, it's a federation of AFL-CIO retiree groups in the state. We got about 100 member groups. Some of our board members, representatives of our member groups are here today. Maybe the machinists in the house, Ken McGinnis and Michael Madden. We got operator engineers, Bruce Ehrenberg from Red Wing, Charlie Reike from the communication workers. Mary Sansom was here from the machinists as well. Am I missing anybody? All right. Who's behind me? Oh, Bob, from also another machinist. Okay. This doesn't directly affect, I mean, it affects Central States immediately, but as Ann explained and as the senators and Representative Nolan have explained, this is coming to everybody. And that's why the Retiree Council is concerned about it. It occurred to me while thinking about this, you know, these pensions are earned benefits. I mean, other people have said it. This is not a legacy. This is not a gift from our employers. Pensions are something that workers set aside. We take a portion of our paycheck and agree in contract negotiations, if we're lucky enough to have a union, to put a month's money aside to be invested, and then we'll collect it later. It's deferred compensation. And it's a benefit to the employer because they don't have to pay up right away the whole amount. And they too can benefit from the growth of the investment. But it seems to me, you know, people accuse us seniors of, well, they don't accuse us, we got memory issues, right? And some of us more than others. But one thing we don't forget is the hours and the days and the months and the years that we put in to earn our pensions. And if we would happen to forget it, our kids and our spouses aren't going to let us forget it because they too benefit. This isn't just about the retirees. But it occurs to me that the way employers have started anyway to look at pensions, it's more like the carrot on the string at the end of the stick in front of the horse. All right? And that's good enough to motivate the horse to get to the end of the hall. And then what happens? Then they yank the carrot up, and it's gone. And I think that's what people are thinking, or the employers seem to be thinking about the pension. This isn't something that we earn and that we're owed. It's something that they can take away at will. They tricked us into doing the work, and now we can be satisfied with whatever scraps are left on the ground. So it's employers' obligation to honor their obligation to pay us the money we earn. It's our political representatives' obligation, and we're blessed to have the people we do, but we need more to stand up and insist that the legal obligations and earned benefits be paid to workers who have earned them and who are now in our declining, but hopefully not final years. I guess it is the final years. Okay, so thanks a lot for inviting us. Our organization will continue to work with Bob and everybody else. And this is, as Ann said, this is just phase 2, and there's phase 3 coming. It's coming to all of us. We got to stand together. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you for coming. And thank you for the welcome that you did.
This is very good, guys.
There he is. Thank you so much, Bill.